Ben Shelton with a Spanish player on tour, and it's not Carlos Alcaraz. Ben Shelton has really struggled against one player on the ATP Tour this year. The American has enjoyed the best season of his career in 2025, breaking into the top 10 and winning his first Masters 1000 title at the Canadian Open. That's not to say he's had the perfect year, however, as Shelton has lost 20 matches. 3 of those defeats have come against one player who has dominated the American whenever they've met on the ATP Tour in 2025. Shelton's struggles against the Spaniard are surprising, but what's more surprising is that the Spaniard in question isn't Carlos Alcaraz. A finalist at the Swiss indoors 12 months ago, Shelton was looking to make another deep run this time around. Surviving a match point to beat Kamil Majchrzak in round 1, Shelton advanced to play Spain's Jaume Munar. The 23-year-old couldn't keep up with Munar as he fell to a convincing 6-3, 6-4 defeat. Munar now leads the head-to-head with Shelton 3-1, having picked up 3 wins over him in 2025. No player has beaten Shelton more times this year than Munar. Alexander Zverev, 3 wins, Jannik Sinner, 2 wins, David Goffin, 2 wins, Alejandro Davidovic's Fokina, 2 wins, and Jakub Mensich, 2 wins. So what's going wrong for Shelton against the world number 42? Speaking to Tennis TV after his latest win over Shelton, Munar explained how he has managed to win 3 in a row against a top 10 star. In tennis, there are always players whose playing style you might adapt to a little better, players against whom your own style fits in a special way. In this case, I always vividly remember the first time we faced each other in Shanghai 2023, where I made the mistake of playing with very short shots. From that point on, I began to study his strengths a bit better, especially his serve, although there are many other things he does very well. The truth is that I feel comfortable when I play against him. The feeling of competing against one of the best in the world is always very special. I can only be proud of having served and played really well. With Munar feeling comfortable playing against Shelton, the American might want to mix things up the next time they meet. In Shelton's defense, Munar has been a tough out for several players this year as he continues to improve. Ranked 63rd in the world at the end of 2024, Munar is now sitting at 38th in the live rankings, 1 spot off his career high. The 28-year-old has beaten the likes of Daniil Medvedev, Lorenzo Musetti, and Alexander Bublik this year, but it's during his losing efforts where he's impressed the most. Earlier this year, Munar met his countryman Alcaraz on grass at the Queen's Club Championships. Playing one of the best matches of his career, Munar battled back from a set down to force a decider in London. Eventually coming up short in 3 sets, 4-6, 7-6, 5-7, Munar earned the respect of those in attendance. The Spaniard wasn't done testing the right best in men's tennis, however, as he produced another stellar display when he played Novak Djokovic in Shanghai. Dropping the first set just as he did against Alcaraz at Queen's Club, Munar found another gear in the second against the Serb. Breaking late, Munar took the second set 7-5 as he edged closer to a maiden Masters 1000 quarterfinal. It wasn't to be, however, as Djokovic recovered to secure the win in 3 sets, 6-3, 5-7, 6-2. He also lost in a deciding set twice this year to 3-time Grand Slam finalist Casper Ruud, coming up short against the Norwegian at the Australian Open and Dallas Open. If Munar can find the extra 5-10% he needs to start beating top 10 players other than Shelton, then he could well be one to look out for in 2026.